Welcome to the GGB Supplier Showcase. I'm Frank Legato, editor of Global Gaming Business. Today we are featuring gaming arts, and our guest is Scott Reams, who is Gaming Arts Director of Product Marketing.
Hi, Frank. Thank you. So good to be chatting with you again.
Now, today we're going to cover games on each of your VertX cabinets. We're going to start out with the new VertX Duo, which is your dual screen version of what came out last year, which was the VertX Grand. The game is Jackpot Sweep. So why don't you tell me what its attributes are?
Absolutely. So the family is Jackpot Sweep, and this particular game is Egyptian Sunrise, and we also have Savannah Sunset on there as the complementary sister theme to it. So before I get started on the game, as you mentioned, this is our VertX Duo, which we're looking to launch next year as an updated dual screen platform. So it's got the dual 232-inch screens and also a larger 15-inch button deck. So we're excited to see that come out next year. And then specific to Jackpot Sweep, this is a hold and spin variant, but with a twist on it, with a sweeping twist on it, which we'll get into here now and show you. So base game's very exciting on its own, but you also have the ability to get into the free games with 3 of these Pharaoh's heads. Also in the base game, we'll go ahead and gaff it here for you and show you the expanding wilds here, where if you get her in 3 positions on any reel and it's a winner, goes ahead and expands there to boost up your wins on your line pays. And in general, this is a little higher volatility game that is linked to the hold and spin feature. We'll go ahead and show you the free games first, though. So as we said, those 3 Pharaoh's heads is what's going to trigger your free games. So you start off, we got 10 free games here. And as you can see, our gems with the credit value, we're shooting for those, as well as you have multipliers on your wilds. So anywhere 2, 3, 4, and then they stack on top of each other. So you can get some really big line wins if you're able to hit multiple multipliers. Now here, we were fortunate enough, we went ahead and triggered the hold and spin feature. And as you can see, all of these gems sweep over. And the hope for the player is that you fill out the line and then you win either the minor, the grand or major, or the mini, and then they sweep down to here. And you have the ability to continue. You could win any of those jackpots multiple times in the same hold and spin session.
Okay.
So this is kind of a new take on hold and spin with a bit of a sweep effect.
But you need one more there on that bottom line, right? And you win that.
We do. Fingers crossed it comes. Let's see here. Well, we didn't get it that time. We still have a few more free games, though. Who knows? We could get back in there. And then also we'll jump into this one more time because I want to show you it's kind of a cool feature on the Grand Chance, a little bit similar to the Dollar Storm where you have the Super Grand Chance there. So you don't know whether you could win the Grand, but if you don't, there's a little bit of a twist too.
Okay. That's a great feature. I like that feature where you can win the jackpots by filling out the 3 lines.
It is cool. It is cool, especially if you're on a little bit of a lucky streak, right? And you see it fill up and then it sweeps over and then you can continue to win. That's the only downside, if there is one to hold and spin, right? Where you only have the 15 positions and once they start to fill up, that's it. Whereas this can continue to go on. So kind of an exciting twist.
And then it goes right back to the free games?
Yes, if you're in the free games and win the hold and spin, then it goes back to the free games.
That's another cool feature. I like that one too.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what kind of drives it up on that volatility range, where you've got free games. Within the free games, you could win the hold and spin, or as we'll show you here, you can win the hold and spin on its own, obviously, as long as you have 6 of these symbols. So we gapped it there so you could see. You fill up those rows, and this is just to start with. You can obviously win it more. So we've got our Grand Chance. We've got our minor. As we said, these sweep over. And the cool thing about the Grand Chance, when we get to it, we'll show you, you can tell, like we said, it has a similar feel to that Dollar Storm Grand Chance, where you can either win the grand, or in this case, the twist is you can actually win the major or a very significant prize amount. So we'll go ahead and play through this.
Now you said grand chance. How do you actually
Yes.
win the grand?
So you win the grand through here, where once this wraps up, it's going to have a big reveal there where it would either reveal the grand. In this case, we gaffed it for the major, so it's going to show you a major,
Right.
or it would be a significant credit prize for the player. Outside of the grand, though, the cool thing, the other jackpots, you can actually win as one of the gems. So similar to other hold and spin features. So here's the major, that reveal. So if you had won the grand, that's where it would reveal itself to the player.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing, though, any of these credit prizes, though, you could win the mini, the minor, or the major. They could just appear as themselves as well in the base game, taking you into the hold and spin, or in this hold and spin feature.
Is this a G2E launch, or is it out there already in the field?
No, this will be out a little bit after, right around G2E.
Okay.
So brand new. Yep. Brand new to the market. So we're excited about it.
I'm interested to see how many people win those jackpots in this game. This could
exactly.
This could gain popularity really quick.
Absolutely. So as you can see, some of these are a little bit lower value. So it can start off similar to a lot of games that are out there now, where a little bit of a slow burn, right? Where it starts off, doesn't look all that impressive, but then as they sweep over and build up larger and larger, you get into some significant wins. You also have the chance of winning up to, I believe, 100x on your bet. So, on a $5 bet, that could be $500. So those can add up in quite a hurry.
Great. Send it to the influencers.
Absolutely. Right. That's becoming more and more. We were just talking to a few of them earlier today. So, okay. All right. Any other questions on Jackpot Sweep before we transition over?
Move over to your large format cabinet, the VertX Grand.
All right.
Which has been performing well in the field, as I understand it.
Yes, absolutely. Most recently, Thor's Thunder has done very well in this cabinet. Our next big reveal is Deal or No Deal. We're extremely excited for this game. We'll be highlighting it at G2E. We'll actually have a couple of the models that were in the game at G2E. So that'll be very exciting. You'll have to stop by the booth and check it out.
Absolutely.
Again, base game feature. Our base game is a lot of fun. You can see the banker there. We also have the stacked wilds in this game as well. So you can see significant win, whether it be in the base game or the cool thing about this, we have two titles for this. So this is the Golden Briefcase. We also have Briefcase Breaker. Very similar, slight difference in the free games, which I'll show you here in a second when we get into the free games. So let's go ahead and jump into those. So you're looking for at least 3 free game symbols to get in there. If you do happen to get lucky and get 4 or 5, you get an increased scatter pay on that initial win. So you start off with 5 free spins. What you're hoping for is to collect 5 of these briefcases. The cool thing about it is you have the win and respin. So we only got 2, but without losing a spin off the spins remaining, we re-trigger another spin with those 2 locked in and hoping to get 3 more. So again, even though we didn't pick up any extra briefcases, they're still locked into place there. We just picked up a 3rd, making our way through. So we're hoping for, there's 4. We get 1 more. All right, you must be good luck, Frank.
There we go. Heading to the
Let's see if we can pick up that 5th. There we go. All right, so we're definitely guaranteed the briefcase bonus now. Now by adding a 6th, potentially 7th and 8th, we're going to get a multiplier factored in there. So exciting feature of the free games. Wow, I've never seen it go on this long. You must be lucky.
Is it going to be at the South Point?
It will be. It will be. It'll be everywhere here. Coming out late November. So we'll,
Okay.
like usual, we'll start in California, and about a week later, we'll be right here in Nevada. And I'm sure it'll be at South Point and many other casinos here in town. So as you can see, the bet is 100 times your, or sorry, the top award is 100 times your bet. So our bet was $3, so our top award is 300. Since you're bringing some luck to the table, I'll let you pick the number. What number do you think is the lucky briefcase with the top award?
Number 12.
Number 12.
I'm sure of it.
All right. Nice. All right. And then the player goes through just like the game. You select 6 cases where you're hoping for a low value.
And this game's popular all around the world. I mean, there's
absolutely
version, there's a US version.
The baker.
All right. So a decent offer, but obviously we're here in Vegas and we're feeling lucky, so we're gonna play on.
No deal.
So like 6
right. So now we'll click off some more. We're hoping to continue to get some of those lower values. All right, so that was a good one there. So the top few for the low values and the top few for the high values, you will get a reveal like that to add a little suspense to the game. All right, man. You must be lucky.
There's
so
an offer from the baker.
Obviously, you can either play on, you can take the deal, or in this case, I want to show you, it's a pretty cool feature. If you're ready to move on at any time, either here or on the screen where the briefcase was there at any time, you can just tap on your briefcase you selected and reveal how much you won. So 62.50, not bad, not bad. Not the top award, but not bad.
Okay.
So that is the that's the big briefcase feature, which everybody's so familiar with. And then it jumps back into the free games here. Excuse me.
Love that. It's such
exactly.
It's such a gambler's game, you know. I mean, it's it's perfect. It's a perfect gambler's game.
It really is. Yeah, exactly. You sit there and run through mental gymnastics, hoping you pick that best value briefcase.
You were fortunate to get that license, I think, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, this will be kind of our first truly premium intellectual property game. So all of us here are very excited. And so the difference in the free games there, sorry, I missed it, but for the briefcase breaker, there would actually be one of those briefcases with an exclamation point on it. And that would be opportunity to get into this briefcase feature all on its own, just on that one briefcase or a large credit value. So other than that, the games are fairly similar to each other. Got a little tickle there. Let me show you also the way that you would win one of the jackpots. It has a pick three feature on it, similar to many other games that I'm sure you're familiar with. So here, let's see what we get. There we go. So we got 3 of the minors, so we end up winning the minor, but you could also win the major or the grand there as well.
Is it feel different every time? I guess I would imagine as far as the jackpots that are behind it, or is it a true pick?
No, it's predetermined on which one you're going to get. So you can pick whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you will be awarded what the game has already picked for you.
Okay, great. Now, what's the timetable on this one?
So this we're shooting for the week of November 20th to be released. So not too far away.
Okay, great game, great stuff.
And then one feature that this is a little bit of an early build that I didn't get into is you'll actually be able to hit buy a feature on this game, where you can go directly into the briefcase feature. So bit of excitement there.
I'm curious on that. Some of the games I've seen with that feature have kind of made it an astronomical price to buy the feature. How does it work on Deal or No Deal? How much do you have to spend to buy the feature? Is it reasonable?
It's fairly reasonable. They're working through the exact pricing, but it'll also have a multiplier on it. So you can spend more if you want to have a chance at winning bigger prizes. And then one thing I actually missed on the last game, it will have the buy a feature on it as well. But the cool twist on Jackpot Sweep is if you get 5 of those 6 gems, you can actually buy the respin there to get into the hold and spin. And it'll be dynamically priced. So if you happen to have a major as one of those gems, it'll cost you a little bit more, but obviously you have an increased chance of winning some big prizes.
Great feature. I'm fascinated at how each slot maker kind of puts its own twist on that hold and spin feature, and brings something unique to it, and you certainly have here.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a very creative design team here that comes up with some great options for the gambler.
Okay, well, listen, thank you for being on the showcase today. And we will definitely be looking at these games at G2E at your booth. And thanks for being on the Supplier Showcase today, Scott.
All right, wonderful. Thanks again, Frank.
Thank you for joining us for the GGB Gaming Supplier Showcase, our exclusive look at the best products and services produced by vendors for the gaming, iGaming, and sports betting industries. For more information about the GGB Supplier Showcase, contact Terry Brady at tbrady@ggbmagazine.com.